Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Black Heart, the Hustle Continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.
What Fikile Mbalula is trying to say is that there are comrades that don't have matric, but those comrades are qualified. But it does not mean that because they don't have matric, they are not qualified. Because some of them they don't have matric, but they studied and got degrees and diplomas. But it does not necessarily mean that they are. Okay, let me play you the clip and hear what Fikile Mbalula said himself. Just as.
Into consideration a whole lot of things, experience and so on. Other people don't have matric necessarily, but they do have qualification by virtue of prior learning. And as a result, they went on to study and get degrees and so on. Others don't have qualifications. We will cross that when we get there, but majority of people, if you peruse the ANC list, have got qualifications to serve in the legislatures. And this time around, the bar has been set higher. That qualifications is key consideration in terms of the criteria. So obviously, you can have matric, but it must count for other things, and that you have improved yourself beyond matric. And you have improved yourself in terms of that situation to get the qualification and so on. So that's what will be looked at in terms of the individuals who will appear on the list by the Electoral Commission.
Thank you very much.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kahiso Shongwane Sinjiva. Easy money, nengi. So we are back at it again. We go to the ANC. It's just a fun video, guys. It's just a fun video. Sometimes, Mr. On Goal himself, Sister Mbalula. Hi, this guy is a champ. What is this guy saying? What on earth is Fikile Mbalula saying? Remember, the ANC is sitting in an NEC meeting where they have called all the leadership structures of the 9 provinces to come and sit in one meeting where they will be interviewing 284 candidates to go to parliament. They are putting them on a list. That list is the list that they will give to the IEC, all right? And they will give to the public to say, okay, these are I'm not sure what number they're going to cut them to, because right now the ANC has got 230 seats in parliament. So they are interviewing 280 something people. So they might cut it to 230 and cut it again when the election results come out, so that they know exactly which numbers they have. So they are busy with that process. But the issue is that the ANC is definitely going to put candidates in there that don't have the correct qualification. And remember, their policy is saying they must retain 50% of the current cabinet. So there's people in cabinet right now that are relaxed and like, my name is safe. Your Pravin Gordhan, maybe even your Naledi Pando, your, what's his name? Gwere Mantashi. Those people in high positions and high, ministries and all of that, they are protected. They know that their names are going to be called again. But then there's going to be the newcomers. And I saw Melusi Gigaba there. Melusi Gigaba is a politician I like. Yes, he get that scandals with the Gupta family and his wife singing there, doing what a wife should never do, throwing the husband underneath the bus for whatever reason we don't know. Just imagine your wife says, "No, I was given 200,000 to go and shop in Paris." What nonsense are you talking? As my wife, you're talking that rubbish. I know African women are not loyal. Just says Melusi Gigaba. So I hope Melusi Gigaba comes back to Parliament. I like that man. I really enjoyed his time when he was he Minister of Home Affairs, and I enjoy his time when he was the Finance Minister. I enjoy his professionalism in terms of the way he approaches his job. And I'm not going to judge him because he was not for white monopoly capitalists, he was for Africans. So you can think whatever you want to think. I think everyone that was in Jacob Zuma's camp are pro-Africans. You understand? They were disciplined because they were not singing the song of protecting white privilege. So coming back to the statement that Fikile Mbalula was making, he was trying to prepare us to say, guys, on the list, we're going to have people uh, who are not qualified. Our minimum requirement is matric, but we will have people that don't have matric. Why? Why did you have the minimum requirement? Then scrap the minimum requirement. If the minimum requirement is matric, then we should not speak to people that don't have matric. Like John Steenhuisen. Well, I think he has only matric. Some say he's grade 11. I'm not sure. But I know he does not have post matric. That's one thing I know for sure because he has admitted it himself. But now, why have a standard just to break it? Why set a barrier just to break it? Why put a ceiling just to break it? Just say we are looking at different qualities that qualify our politician. Because really, there's other people, and I work for government, so I know there's other people with little next to none qualification that behave and are more professional and more effective, more productive than people with qualification. In fact, most people with qualifications struggle in the public sector. They struggle. You understand? So like I said, I work for government, so I work with people with honors, degrees, and all of that. But give us work, me and those people, 9 out of 10, I will beat them. 9 out of 10. At the lowest level where I am, I don't allow anyone to outwork me. I don't allow that nonsense. I'm a workhorse, and I want the public when they come to my department and meet me, they must say, "Oh my God, government is doing a good job." That is my aim when I work with the public. I'm in the Department of Agriculture, by the way. Agriculture, environment, rural development, and land reform. So anyway, you guys tell me, what do you think about this thing of Fikile Mbalula? What exactly did you guys understand? Because sometimes it's me that don't understand. You guys say I listen with emotions. So you tell me now, what was Fikile Mbalula saying? Yeah? And let's celebrate my African brothers and sisters. Zimbabwe, the sanctions have been removed on Zimbabwe. America, that stupid America, has finally removed the sanctions. Joe Biden has removed the sanctions from Zimbabwe, but then kept I think 7 to 9 sanctions against individuals, including the president of Zimbabwe. So the country Zimbabwe does not have sanctions on them anymore, but there are individuals in Zimbabwe, some business people and some politicians who have got sanctions on their name, so they can't do business overseas and all of that. Who cares about that rubbish? As long as you can do business in Africa. So it is a good thing. I think we're going to slowly start seeing the development of Zimbabwe taking place again. I'm very happy for that. I'm very happy for my Zimbabwean African brothers and sisters. I love them so much. I wish their country so well. They are rich in minerals, in producing iron and all of that. Zimbabwe and South Africa produce almost 80% of the world's iron. The world. You guys don't understand how rich in minerals when you talk about gold and manganese and all of that. Zimbabwe is rich in minerals. The Zimbabwe government can recover in about 5 years, and Zimbabwe can be a different country. Zimbabwe can be a different country. So we are happy for that in Zimbabwe. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button, man. 19,000 subscribers. We are growing. We are becoming a small voice to be reckoned with in the podcast space, in the YouTube space. So very soon, very soon, we'll be going international. We're already international, but we'll be on the TVs and everyone speaking about the school that we are building, Baseta, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology, and Agriculture. On Thursday, I'm dropping good news for you guys. So just wait for that. On Thursday, 9 o'clock, I'll go live. Tune in if you want to hear the good news about Baseta. Until we meet next time, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to pray. And after you pray, African child, stand up, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. You guys see what time is it? Oh my God. Nkatele. I salute you.